going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen.
Tesla. And we will be publishing in a few weeks a report updating our thoughts about Tesla, our excitement about the potential of a ride-hailing service as a bridge to an autonomous service, and the higher odds that autonomous is going to happen for Tesla. And part of the reason for the higher odds is now that Waymo is on the road autonomously, we know it can be done. Tesla has so much more data than Google or anyone else or everyone else combined that we think it's in the pole position.
Well, we are so early. That $950 billion market cap gives you a sense, or network value gives you a sense of how early we are, and the various use cases that we have written about. Yassine El-Mandra, our crypto analyst, we've got the white papers on our site, arkinvest.com, has delineated as institutions move in, where an appropriate asset allocation will be, given risk and return parameters, various ones. And we also have dimensioned the use cases, the insurance policy that this represents against not only unhinged monetary policy, but outright confiscation of wealth in other countries, demonetization, trade settlement. When you aggregate all of these use cases for Bitcoin, and assume a conservative allocation, let's say in the terms of cash or insurance policies, you do get into the trillions of dollars of market cap potential out there. So very early days.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. This one is on CATHIE Woods, the female Warren Buffett. And we know she is a part of the New World Order. How do we know, guys? She's constantly on CNBC, and the majority of all the stocks she invests in are New World Order stocks. And what I mean by that is the Fourth Industrial Revolution. All of her stocks are about innovation, GMO foods, autonomous driving. Remember, the Fourth Industrial Revolution takes the human out of the actual economy. Now, basically, we have Reddit, which is all for CATHIE Woods. And like I told you guys, all this is planned out. Because as we can see, the more talk of Reddit and GameStop, the more talk of DeFi and cryptos to get this economy moved over to tokenization, blockchain. Now, guys, I keep you up to date on yields all the time. And why do I talk about yields? Because it's very important to the economy, so that means it's very important to cryptos. As we can see, the bond market is actually heating up. CATHIE Woods and several others are warning of a correction. And guys, we're definitely going to get a correction. But we have Janet Yellen. Of course, she wears the what? The purple with the pearls. And those who know that she's going to be coming in with $1 trillion. That's actually going to lower these short-term rates, but of course the longer term is going to rise. So like I stated, we're just going to have a small correction, but then we're going to get that injection. And then at the end of the year, that's when we get the big correction. And we know 2022 is when cryptos get the legs. Remember, the digital yuan, do not forget about China, is revving it up. Do not forget about Bitcoin Lightning is revving it up. Do not forget about Facebook Diem is revving it up, guys. So 2022 is when crypto's blockchain tokenization gets its legs. And this old legacy economy that we're in right now is about to be destroyed. And guys, don't forget Cathie Woods has the actual ETF called UFO, an investment in space. Because we know when it comes to the New World Order, everything is planned out. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Traders on Reddit are all about ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood. That's thanks to her bets on some high-flying tech names. She's gained the title Queen Cathie, Aunt Cathie, Cathie Bay, and as one trader put it, it's no longer about keeping up with the Kardashians. They're trying to keep up with Cathie. She first got the respect of this online community through bullishness on names like Tesla. That stock's down today, but consistently a top pick among retail traders. She was also an early Bitcoin believer. Last week, Wood added to her Palantir position, and that sparked a series of memes on forums like Wall Street Bets. One, for example, shows her as a bodybuilder holding the line on Palantir. Wood, of course, is the founder and CEO as well as CIO of ARK Invest. There's more than 50 stocks that comprise these funds, so of course not all of them are Tesla. But the firm's ETFs have outperformed recently. ARK's actively managed funds are up double digits this year, and the ARK Innovation ETF saw about 150% gain last year. These are meant to be long-term plays, and Wood's investing style can be sort of volatile short-term. Those funds lost 20% or more during the March bear market last year. Cathie and ARK Invest did decline to comment on her Reddit post.
It's ready to make its public market debut.
Co-founded by Peter Thiel back in 2003, its mission, providing software that customers use to integrate volumes of data from images to spreadsheets into a central platform where it can then be securely analyzed and interpreted.
News of Palantir's plans to go public, as well as its recent announcement that it will be relocating its headquarters from Palo Alto to Denver, has put the secretive software company in the spotlight. Best known for its work with U.S. government agencies like the CIA, the Department of Defense, and most controversially, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the company was founded following 9/11 with the goal of defending American interests.
The core mission of our company always was to make the West, especially America, the strongest in the world for the sake of global peace and prosperity.
The name Palantir comes from the Lord of the Rings. In the fantasy series, Palantiri are spherical stones that help powerful users see what is going on in other parts of Middle-earth and communicate with each other. Founded in 2003 by billionaire Peter Thiel alongside current CEO Alex Karp, Joe Lonsdale, Stephen Cohen, and Nathan Gettings, Palantir's tech helps detect unusual or suspicious patterns in large datasets, using techniques that the founders learned working together at PayPal. The CIA was one of the company's earliest investors, and its only customer for a number of years. Eventually, other intelligence agencies like the FBI and the NSA jumped aboard.